Players need to venture into new parts of the galaxy where they will encounter many new kinds of threats. We have many things in store that we are very excited about.
Adjust yourselves, because it's time to bring some justice into the unjust.
What was? Whoa!
Into new parts of the galaxy.
All right, trailer time. Trailer time. Everybody, get your popcorn. That looks so cool, bro. Stocky Boy, Red Warrior, Fringe Commander. Dude, if all of this stuff is in the net, oh my goodness, bro.
When Into the Unjust launches, Super Earth's maximum security cities have come under an unprovoked attack by the Terminates. A seemingly coordinated attack.
To be fair, I haven't seen one of these chargers in literally 1 year.
They will go deep into the gloom, into the...
Bro, this looks crazy. I like that I can actually see more than like 20 meters. Like, look, you can actually see kind of far. It's like they put the smoke up in the atmosphere instead of on the game.
Terminates home worlds, their hive worlds, to uncover their mysteries, deal with the bug threat once and for all, and establish themselves as the rightful masters of this galaxy.
Immediately, by the way, I was wrong. Nobody learned any lessons.
The bug hive worlds are planets that have been completely terraformed by the Terminates over a long period of time.
This looks cool, though. Mine is too happy. I didn't want to ruin the surprise, bro. What? Look, this looks fucking amazing, though. This looks so good. But like, we'll watch the whole trip. This looks so amazing. Like, I'm so into this.
When Helldivers go to the bug hive worlds, they will find that they have huge, enormous cave networks spread across the planet, like a disgusting disease.
Dude, this looks awesome.
Go into the caves to gather intel on the bug mutations and to uncover the secrets of the Gloom.
We wanted to really turn the game on its head and see what happens when we put...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, big dog. I am horrified of things like this in games. You know that sinking feeling in your stomach when you're like going down a big hill, like when you're in your car, you're going down a big hill, that sinking stomach you get in your feeling or whatever. Same thing every time I walk across a narrow bridge. Could you imagine a charger comes flying across this shit? GG, you lose.
See what happens when we put 4 Helldivers underground.
In the claustrophobic and horrifying cave systems, some new tactics.
Dude, these look cool.
You have to really plan before you go in to get all of your...
Play, this is Meridia 2.0, yo. Thank you for the $2 involved. Appreciate you, brother. Meridia 2? Maybe. Spam kick him out? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Weaponry, because there's no help from your Super Destroyer once you're in the caves. You'll have to look for areas that have no roof to call down ammo.
Some sections of the cave can also be darker than others, so it might be a good idea if one squad member uses their flashlights while the other squad members use their more powerful support weapons.
Wait until he finds out that the best loadout is literally going to be Scorcher Stalwart Ultimatum. And 4 complete degenerates are going to run through the cave and murderize it instantly. Supply backpack, I'm going to have like 10,000 rounds. We're going to be locked in. Hold it down! Blast them! Come on!
So we have 2 brand new Hive World exclusive missions.
Okay. Ooh,
we have
okay.
the Hive Lung, which is what the bugs are using to produce the fog that you see in the Gloom.
Okay,
have to
so
go
we can
deep
stop the
down
fog. Right
past
on.
all its tendrils and enemies that are protecting it. Bring your backpack
This looks really
Hellbomb
cool.
or just a lot of big weaponry and destroy it.
Hellbound.
The other big mission is the mobile
Disposable
oil
up massive.
a big, slow, clunky oil drill that you will drive around on the surface of the Hive worlds to drill for the oil that Super Earth is basically farming from the Hive worlds. And you can defend this with a big cannon on it, which will be very useful in case some enemies might want to come up and destroy it.
Bro, is that the auto cannon? Like sentry auto cannon?
Which will be very useful in case some enemies might want to come up and destroy it.
Yeah, it is. Look how big that is. Bro, this thing is sick. Are you serious? Look at it, bro. This looks awesome. You know, honestly, you can see kind of far. I do feel like maybe the fog isn't that bad. It looks like you can see pretty far, guys. It doesn't look as bad as it did in the water earlier. Helicone autocannon, maybe. It sounded like the sentry one. APCs soon. Do you think this is the APC, guys? Do you guys think that they just scrapped the APC and this is it now? Feels bad, man. We better be able to lay on top. I know tech to be able to lay on top of anything that moves in the game, and then it won't kick you off. You can snap onto it, like you know the Call of Duty trucks, how you can snap onto the back of them. You could do that in Helldivers as well.
You can defend this
There's
with
some
a big
secret
cannon on
technique
it, which will be very useful in case some enemies might want to come up and destroy it.
This is cool.
With new subterranean environments, we of course have to have subterranean species. We have new enemies that burrow into the ground and erupt beneath the player's feet. So the warrior will be your run-of-the-mill mole enemy that will just charge towards you from underground.
Does it ragdoll you?
You're facing
That's
a
all I care about.
It will look for blind spots and pop up from the ground, throw out a few projectiles, and then pop down into the ground again and find another
Those look
spot
like they're
to attack you from.
Get hit by it?
The charger will do its charge, but now there's a big mound moving towards you rather than the behemoth itself.
Do you think it snap
There's
turns
always
180?
This small game of whack-a-mole, we have to play with some additional subterranean bugs that will jump out of the ground at
Oh,
any
you
given
can kill them
moment.
with explosions from up top?
The dragon roach is like a
Hold on, before we get to the Dragon Roach, the airburst rocket launcher is up so massive. This is going to be fucking insane. You're going to be able to bring the airburst and just shoot it everywhere and just kill the whole screen. Bro, I'm about to bugs and I'm about to erupt. They're about to be up so massive.
whack-a-mole, we have to play with some additional
This is cool.
subterranean.
This is cool. I hope that they make some of the earlier, because he's using a fragmentation grenade. I'm hoping to make some of these earlier grenades better at killing things that are in the ground. Maybe that'll give them like a niche, because they're just bad right now, right? Or like, you know, honestly, with the caves coming, maybe they could increase like these kind of grenades. You could have like 8 fragmentation grenades and it wouldn't be that crazy. Same thing with high explosives, it wouldn't be that crazy. And you resupply like 4 at a time, wouldn't be that crazy. Because they kind of suck, right, compared to like other grenades. So you give them a roll at least. I'd use them. 1500 HE damage grenade.
Bugs that
Shit.
will jump out of the
Good,
ground
bro.
at any given moment.
This is cool. I don't mind. I think this is cool. I think a lot of people are gonna hate this, but I think that this is kind of fun. I always kind of like in my mind imagined the bugs to like burrow out of the ground and like do stuff like this. So like seeing them actually do it. Yeah, no, I think this is actually cool. I like that they're like a little more. I don't know what's the animal that burrows. I don't know. I only know Pokemon, so like it's like a sand shrew but a charger. You know what I mean? What digs under the ground? Mole. Sand shrew. Yeah.
The dragon roach.
All right,
is
dragon
like a big
roach.
flying bile titan. If you wind up fighting it, you end up having to deal with its acidic fire breath. it will keep attacking you until you put enough pressure to get it to back off, or you manage to shoot off its wings and take it down.
That is so fucking cool. What are we doing?
Enemies when you feel the rumbling. But if the rumble is slightly bigger, please ignore that. I'm sure it's fine.
With the launch of Into the Unjust,
What? 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 What the fuck is that? Are we high? It's fine. That's the whole fucking screen. Are you serious? I got that's the whole screen, dude. Bro, this is huge. It's literally the whole screen. Are you serious? Holy Rocket Stone. Bro, that looks crazy as hell.
with the launch of Into the Unjust and the exciting release on Xbox, we now also have 2 new Warbonds. One of which is the ODST crossover Warbond, which is our first legendary
Let's
Warbond.
not talk about that one.
When it became clear that we were going to do an Xbox version of the game, we asked ourselves, okay, so what would fit in? And
can't even see
ODST came to mind immediately.
They have to get, dude. Okay, they have to get rid of the smoke, bro. They have to get rid of
you would
it.
expect to be there should be there.
I don't know why they're being so stubborn about this, but it literally lowers your FPS by so much that it needs to go.
All the weapons have a very iconic look. It's something that everyone would recognize if you're a Halo fan.
We got extremely close to
The audio and the visuals are good.
content.
Some small changes had to be made to maintain believability, where the ejection port is, like tiny things like that.
We're fans of Halo ourselves, so we wouldn't want it any other way than to be absolutely perfect.
Pay close attention to the models. We might have snuck.
Did he just shoot a zombie 4
In the
times
end,
and not
we
kill it?
managed to deliver exactly what we wanted to deliver, and that's very rare.
I haven't logged in and played with it yet.
So Dust Devils is our newest Warbond that we worked in collaboration.
Dust Devils. Like, look how clean this looks. Look at this. This is what I want every map to look like, bro. This is what I want every fucking map to look like. If they all looked like, performance would be good, life would be better. I'm just saying.
With our partners at Wushu.
Who?
Dust Devils are So Dust Devils is our newest Warbond that we worked in collaboration with our partners at Wushu.
You guys know what that is? What's Wushu?
The Dust Devils are Helldivers that are trained and experienced in fighting in extreme conditions, and they are very useful now that we're going to go deeper into the Gloom and fight on these desert planets that are infested by a lot of dangerous bugs. So in this Warbond we have 3 new stratagems, 1 primary and 1 throwable. First off, we have a new assault rifle, but there is a small twist on this assault rifle. It's the first assault rifle with incendiary rounds. We have the expendable napalm, which sort of is the airburst rocket without the proximity trigger. Then we have the spear gun, which is a single fire projectile with a gas harpoon.
The spear gun?
So when you hit the enemy, it will explode into a gas cloud. It's a sort of utility versatile tool. Finally, but not least, we have the solo silo, which is
that's going to be one of the best weapons in the game.
A hell pods and a laser designator, and you can paint whatever target you want. And the missile will go to that target and just make a big boom, which makes it possible to attack enemies from a very large distance.
Show me the... Oh, it's a hell bomb.
As the story for
Oh no,
Into
looks
the
like 500
Unjust
kg.
develops, players need to venture into new parts of the galaxy where they will encounter many new kinds of threats. We have many things in store that we are very excited about.
Adjust yourselves, because it's time to bring some justice into the unjust.
What was... Whoa!
New parts of the galaxy where they will encounter many...
Whoa! We can't just gloss over that. That's a big. That's a wormy boy if I've ever seen one. That's huge. That's huge. Who? Okay, guys, we're gonna have to redo our bug loadout a little bit. I guess the stalwart might not be the mood. We might not. That might not be the schmoove. Holy! What do you? All right, that's crazy as hell. Let's go back and talk about the Warbond stuff really quick. I was gonna do tier list this week. I guess not. I like anybody who posts tier list this week is just full of shit, bro. Like, what are you gonna have to relearn everything? Whole new fucking burrowing guys. You guys think that that's a sub faction, or do you guys think that's all the time with the burrowing guys?
So in this Warbond we have 3 new stratagems, 1 primary, and 1 throwable. First off, we have a new assault rifle, but there is a small.
This looks cool.
Assault rifle.
And this was the part that stood out to me when we saw it the first time. I just didn't want to pause it over and over again. This iron sight is so clean. I wish all the iron sights in the game looked like this. This looks great. Like I won't use the scopes at all for this. There's no reason to. I wouldn't. Did you guys notice it? This is crazy. This looks amazing.
It's the first assault rifle with incendiary rounds. We have the expendable napalm, which short. It's the first.
So it has incendiary rounds, and as we know, anything that shoots fire is just goated. So even if the damage is bad, let's say it's like AP2, like 80 damage or something, it's not going to matter because you're just going to be able to ping everything once super accurately and just kill it all. You're going to knock most of its health. As long as it lights stuff on fire the first shot, it's just going to... It looks like it kills Pouncers at least, so we know it has like enough damage to one-shot a Pouncer. So like, that's good. But like, I think in this case, I wouldn't mind a light penetrator. Right? Like a light penetration on this. I don't think I care. I think that's fine because it shoots fire. I'm assuming that's why they're shooting at Pouncers, is that it's light. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest here. Like, everything that's coming out is, this could be the best assault rifle in the game. I think the only other assault rifle that I really think when I talk about stuff like this is the Tenderizer, because the Tenderizer is actually like very good. So like a fire, like that thing's god tier. So like it's not like Scorcher god tier, but like for assault rifles, we'll have to see.
But there is a small twist on this assault rifle. It's the first assault rifle with incendiary rounds. We have the expendable napalm, which sort of is the airburst rocket without.
It's disposable.
It's the airburst rocket without.
It's literally just the disposable. Just the disposables are up massive. Could you imagine you load into a game? You're like, okay, what are my support weapons? Eats, disposable, commando, and a supply backpack. And you're just like, on demand, I'm just going to answer everything the game throws at me. You're like, oh, it's time for AoE? Bye. Time for anti-tank? See you later. That's going to be fucking awesome. This is so cool. Dude, the disposables build up super massive. We're going to have to do an updated build guide for the disposables, guys. I'm actually more excited for that, I think, than anything else, because I love the disposables. We're going to have to super duper run disposables, guys. This is going to be awesome. I thought the enemies weren't spawning in defense.
Then we have the spear gun, which is a single fire projectile with
this
gas
thing looks
harpoon.
Crazy, dude.
Single fire projectile pods and
what the
laser.
fuck? That's not what I clicked on.
Projectile with.
Bro, look at this thing. I was born disposable, bro. Look at this thing, dude. This is the pecker, bro. Look at it. Sharp, phallic.
A gas harpoon. So when you hit the enemy, it will explode into.
The fact that you shoot it and it fucking explodes a gas grenade is crazy, bro.
A gas cloud. It's a sort of utility versatile tool. Finally, but not least, we have the solo silo, which is a missile silo tool.
With this pecker, there's no way this is light. If this is light pen, I'm not playing the right game. I am not playing the right game. This is medium for sure. This is medium for sure. There's no way. Needs heavy. Medium at least. This looks like it. This is a large lad, bro. Like, this is crazy. You guys are saying AP. You guys are saying heavy? Dude, if it's heavy 5, we could drive around in an FRV and harpoon a Leviathan. That would be crazy as hell, bro. That would be crazy. Heavy pen OFR dragon. That's a good point. Okay, so we'll assume it's heavy. And it blows up with gas. Dude, this has so much, but I think that this has the most potential out of anything. This could be the new best support weapon in the game, guys. This could be the new best support weapon in the game.
Finally, but not least, we have the Solo Silo, which is a missile silo contained in a hell pod and a laser designator. And you can paint whatever target you want.
Because, like, it doesn't have backpack.
Go to that target and just make a big, big boom, which makes it possible to attack enemies from a very large distance.
Missile silo. I mean, that's a cool sniper build idea. I don't know. Silo versus levies. Yeah, maybe you could silo a Leviathan and then it would be fine. Dude, if you can one-shot a Leviathan with the silo, then we're back. That's a disposable right there. It is kind of a disposable. You're right. It is a disposable missile, but you got to think about this. We have Eats, Commando, Napalm, Hellbomb backpack, and there is no way you run the disposables with the Hellbomb backpack. That makes you disposable. So we're kind of locked already, unfortunately. But we could maybe drop like the Commando for the missile silo. That might be cool. What do you guys think? We could, because we got to keep Eats for sure. Well, maybe we could drop Eats, do the Commando. Yeah, maybe we do the Commando and the Napalm with a missile silo and a Hellbomb backpack. Made a flexible option? Yeah, we could totally do that. Okay, so we've got capes. The capes look... Okay, so we got the Scorpion, the Blade. Oh, we got a blog, too. We got a blog. So, into the deep. Finally discover what lies in the gloom. These planets are called Hive Worlds. Prepare your squad. Disappear into the fog. Discover new dangers from towering structures built by Terminids and horrors that lurk beneath the surface. This is a cool screenshot. Deep underground lies a labyrinth of cave tunnels that twist and turn. If that's with hive lungs, yeah, we learned about that. Got the Flappy Boy. What little intelligence we have on the Gloom. Subterranean species of Terminid Warrior. New subspecies. Terminid Warriors, Bile Spewers, Chargers that when they detect a threat will burrow underground and move towards the prey. Once close enough, they... Okay, so yeah, sub faction for sure. Okay, the Coyote, you can hunt in packs, a lonesome, the assault rifle, incendiary ammo. Be warned, this Coyote is wild, so fire AK. Pineapple, a cluster fragmentation grenade that looks like a cute, unassuming fruit, but it'll have the bugs in pieces. Spear gun, true big game hunter, fires heavy-duty projectiles, so heavy pen, that release a cloud of gas on impact. That'll be good. Expendable napalm, heat up the planet with a single-use missile that contains napalm cluster bombs. Okay. So it's just like he said, it was the air burst, the napalm, so that's fine. Missile silo, hell pod size missile with a single ultra power. Yeah, so it's a hell bomb. Armors and capes. Okay. Wait for your moment, Terminids. Look the both part. Desert storm passive, which grants fire, gas, acid, and arc resistance and throwing range. This is like, isn't this just the kill zone armor, but with throwing range? They close their eyes. they got like a fucking spinning. They pull a slot machine, and it just picks. It just fucking picks too. There you go. That's your new passive. Where would the new Warbond go if we had to guess? Let's do like a guesstimation. Let's do like a where would the new Warbond go? You know what I mean? Like let's think about it. So having just go up here at like 6 is really, really good, because we haven't seen like an outlier Warbond that's actually been like worth picking up. Like that's like an immediate like must buy in a really long time. Cookout will be nice in caves. I think the cookout in caves is going to be like definitively one of the best weapons that you could possibly bring in. I think that you're probably bringing like crossbow, eruptor, more than likely to cookout. maybe the coyote, depending on how it is. But the cookout, being able to spray those shots in and having high stagger, you'll just be able to like CC the whole screen. So yeah, I think this is a good. Yeah, rank 6, dude. This has a potential to break the top 5. I think this is the first time I've seen a Warbond where I was like, this could break the top 5 in a while. Since February. That's when Servants of Freedom came out. Since February, bro. We've gotten like 5 Warbonds since then. Since February. That's crazy. Look at this at. Look at this at, bro. Look at this at. Look at Look at this is gonna be me falling off that stupid fucking bridge in the cave, bro.